Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. We are preparing to travel. We're ready to go to Dallas. We've been planning, even though we had a short period of time to make our decisions. We have been analyzing Dallas, and our main focus is this match against Dallas in our third match in this MLS season. We know it's going to be a very tough game. We have seen them play, and we're ready to perform. And then coaching staff has been thinking about what is coming after. The players' main focus is on this game against Dallas, and we hope to be able to get there and execute the plan that we put in place.
Okay, we'll open to questions, beginning with Nick Krupke.
Gio, good to see you after a long way. Any update to Cristhian Parades? I know it didn't have a whole lot of information after the match, but what do you know now?
Yes, unfortunately, he injured his quad. So he's going to be for now recovering a few weeks, from 6 to 8 weeks, probably. So it is, unfortunately, was the first moment in the game as soon as he stepped in. A movement that he made, I think, when he was going to pass the ball, and unfortunately, now he's going to have these weeks of rehab. The good thing is that there was nothing more than that. Still, a few weeks, but could have been worse. And it's unfortunate just because Cristhian was coming of playing a very good game against Houston. He was getting back into his own, and losing him right now, it wasn't a good thing. I mean, it adds up a little bit in the list that we have of injuries, and hopefully more guys can continue to be part of, and we'll have some guys coming back. Jebo maybe will make this game against Dallas. Seba is getting closer and closer. I know that I've said that so many times, but it seems that right now, he's the closest he's ever been to get into the roster for one of these games. So we'll see. And hopefully more guys are going to be able to be available.
We'll go to Adam Luna.
Gio, you were talking about the possible players that could come back to the first team. What about Andy Polo?
Andy Polo is back. He's going to be traveling with us, and he's going to be part of the roster against Dallas.
Go back to Nick Krupke.
It's good to hear. How about just the play of the Dairon Asprilla as you've had so many injuries out? He's a guy who worked his own way back, of course, to full health, and a guy that's been around a lot, and he's at times looked like the best player on the field for you guys this season.
I think Asprilla has reached a level that has allowed him to get and step on the field and perform in the way we have seen him perform in practices. And I think he's gotten his emotions straight, and he's been very good from the beginning of preseason this year. So hopefully he can continue to be the same way. Hopefully he continue to progress. I see things in areas that he continues to be better at, and he's a threat. I mean, when you have seen when he's attacking you 1v1, his speed, his quality is very evident. And if he would have scored that goal against Club América at the start of the second half, I mean, that would have been a world-class goal, one that we'll remember forever. Unfortunately, he hit the crossbar, but that's the maturity that he's showing right now, Asprilla, every time that he steps on the field.
Mike Parker.
Hey, Gio, how do you assess Yimmi in year 2? Is there a big difference in your mind?
Yes, there is. And the difference is not that there's a different Yimmi in regards to the way he knows how to play. It's just his fitness level and his confidence level has elevated. And that allows him to be able to show his qualities better. So I do believe that, what we have seen so far of Yimmi has been very, very good. And I still believe that he has more to give. So that's the talent that he has.
It's like one more for Nick Krupke. Go ahead, Nick.
The time is going to come at some point in time. It seems like for Hunter Sulte, just turned 19. What gives you guys the confidence that not only just to sign him as a homegrown, but know that that time's coming pretty quick?
Yeah, I think it's good to see him on the bench in these games because he has signed. He's been working hard. He is someone that is developing. And when you are on the bench in these type of matches, especially in the game that we play against Club América, being part of that moment is going to allow him to continue to grow as a player and develop and have more confidence in himself. Because these are different environments, and that was very good for him. Unfortunately, that he gets there for a few injuries that we have with all the goalkeepers like Ibasic and Clark. But having Hunter being part of these games and is amazing for him and allows him to continue to develop in a good way.